coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's ICU, and today I have a really awesome jailbreak tutorial for you guys. So, you just jailbroke with Unc0ver on iOS 13.3 or lower, and all of a sudden your Unc0ver application becomes revoked, and now you can't re-enable your jailbreak. So what do? Well, in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to keep the Unc0ver application permanently signed without the need of a computer. You can do it fully on device. All you need is your own Apple ID, and you will be good to go. It doesn't even matter where you obtained the Unc0ver application from originally. It could be either with the on-computer method with Alt Store or the fully on-device method. Either one will work just so long as you have the Unc0ver application. You're gonna have it permanently signed without any revokes at all. So this video is brought to you guys by Surfshark. We'll get into that in just a second, but first, really all you guys need for this tutorial is to already be jailbroken. If you have yet to jailbreak, follow either of my guides, both linked down below in the description. It could either be the on-device or the on-computer method with either Windows or macOS. It doesn't matter. Just so long as you have Unc0ver, you're already jailbroken and you're already set up. Now, what I want you guys to do is add a repository inside of Cydia. So just go to Cydia and then go to your Sources tab, Edit, followed by Add, and you're going to add repo.incendio.ws. It will be down below in the description. Alternatively, you can actually navigate to that link just like so, and you just tap on where it says add to Cydia, tap on open, and then it will actually install the source after you tap on it. And once it does that, it's just going to refresh all package data. After it's reloaded data, you can tap where it says return to Cydia. Okay, and now that it's added, go ahead and tap on return, and we're going to go to our search tab, and I want you guys to search for Reprovision. And once you type it in, just go ahead and tap on it, and then you'll receive this screen here with modify instead of install in your top right. Go ahead and tap on that, and then tap on downgrade. And I want you guys to downgrade to the 0.5 release version. Go ahead and tap on confirm up in the top right once more, and it's just going to download and install it. After it's done that, go ahead and tap on respring. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because originally Apple broke this method to use Reprovision to sign your applications on your device with the jailbreak. However, for whatever reason, it randomly unbroke. So now you can once again use Reprovision to sign your apps and prevent revokes. It's unclear whether or not Apple's going to break it again in the future, but for now, and actually for the past couple weeks, it's been good to go. But actually for now and for the past couple of weeks, it's been perfectly rock solid. All right, so now on your springboard, you should have a new application, Reprovision. Go ahead and open it up, and immediately it's going to ask you to input your Apple ID and password. This is not saved, this is not collected. It is just passed through to Apple's servers, and I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how to set it up in just a second, and also what to do if you do have two-factor authentication enabled. But first, I want to go over something else that's also pretty sweet. Our sponsor for today's video, Shark Vpn. In addition to 83% off your first month of Surfshark, you'll get one extra month entirely for free. Use the link below and code ICU at checkout. If you don't know why a VPN is needed, here are just a couple of the endless use cases. VPNs help secure insecure networks. In addition, they help to prevent your ISP or internet service provider from snooping on your personal browsing history. VPNs also let you access content on streaming services like Netflix that are restricted to specific countries. Super cool stuff. And besides all of the cutting edge features of Surfshark, they're our favorite here on the channel because they support a wide array of devices, as many as you have for a single subscription. Sign up now with the link in the description to save 83% and get an extra month entirely for free. All right, so prior to that spot, I told you guys I was gonna show you how to set it up and how to get everything functioning properly. First things first, if you do have two-factor authentication, you're gonna have to go to Apple's website. I will have it linked down below in the description. Manage your Apple ID and create an app-specific password. When you go to create it, the app name can be literally anything. It doesn't matter, just so long as you do copy that password, and you can do it either on computer like I'm showing you guys right here or on device. It doesn't matter. Just navigate to the link that I have down below in the description to create that app-specific password. And once you've done that, go ahead and input your Apple ID and the app-specific password you created. If you don't have two-factor authentication enabled, older Apple IDs don't unless you manually set it up. Then you can just input your actual password. So go ahead and tap on confirm up in the top right. And once you do that, it's just going to go through and actually connect to Apple's servers and download those certificates. Go ahead and tap on done, and it will pull back applications that you already have installed, recently signed apps and other apps. You should see Unc0ver listed under one of these sections. If you did obtain it via the alt store method, it will be under recently signed. If it's on device, it will be under the other applications. Now you can go ahead and tap on it to sign it, but first I want to show you guys what to do if you do already have certificates issued to self-sign applications. You need to go to the middle tab at the bottom because, believe it or not, you do have a limited number of certificates with a free Apple ID to actually sign applications. So you have to essentially revoke them yourself manually before you can then reissue them. So go to the middle tab, go to Manage Certificates, and then tap on Revoke All Certificates, and then tap on Revoke again. Now you can go back to the main section and you just tap on where you see Unc0ver and you just tap on Add and followed by Continue, and literally it's going to go through and sign the application with your own Apple ID. If you get any sort of error or notice saying that you've exceeded your signing limits or your certificate limits, then you need to go back into that middle tab like I just showed you guys and revoke all, or specifically just revoke whichever one you so choose. Now it's signed, it's fully done, quite done with this tutorial yet. You can see it did put it under the signed section there. Two more things I have to show you guys before we wrap up. First of all, how to actually open it now, because if you go to open it, you might receive an untrusted developer warning. So you need to go inside of your settings application, go to General, and then go to Device Management, and under there you need to tap on your specific Apple ID, and you need to tap on Trust, and then Trust again to the pop-ups. And instead of Trust, it may say Verify for you. Just click on the blue option and you'll be set, either Trust or Verify. And once that is done, you can switch back to Reprovision, and then I want you guys to go to the third and final tab, the Settings tab. And I want you guys to check off Automated Resigning if it's not already. You can see it is right below your Apple ID, and then also right here beneath that for resign applications when, you can set this to whenever you want. You can see down below at the bottom for clarification, it says, quote, for example, setting, quote, 2 days left will cause an application to be re-signed when it is 2 days away from expiring. So Reprovision will check in the background and it will re-sign when there are 2 days left from expiration, because remember, these personal Apple ID certificates, the self-signing ones, only last for 7 days, which is why if you actually did this via the alt store method, you would have to either plug into your computer or connect to the same Wi-Fi network if you have that enabled and fully set up and working right. Sometimes it's a little bit glitchy to essentially refresh that certificate. Well, this does that, but on device in the background without a computer, without any effort or input from you whatsoever. The only thing is just that it needs to actually be in your jailbroken state. So long as you are within your jailbroken state, within that expiration period, again, 2 days from when it's set to expire, for me personally, you can bump that up to say 4 days, so it will definitely re-sign it, then it will be good to go. Again, just so long as you are within your jailbroken state sometime within that time frame. And then inside of the advanced section, one last thing I want to show you guys, you can also tick it off to re-sign in low power mode as well to bypass your default settings. Really, I only recommend doing that if you don't remain in your jailbroken state very frequently, just to ensure the best possibility of having it re-signed without actually having it fully expire. And then also too, of course, you can set the check expiry time, so you can have it be a little bit more aggressive if you want, or you can be more loose with it and set it to check even up to every other day. But I only recommend setting that up if you have the prior setting set to re-sign sooner than 2 days from expiration. Obviously, that just makes sense. So that's Reprovision, guys. That's how to keep the Unc0ver application permanently signed on your device forever. Remember, Apple may make changes to their self-signing service once again, and if they do, it could potentially break Reprovision, but like I've said, it's been reworking now for the past couple of weeks just fine. And best of all, once you get the application, you're good to go. You don't have to actually download it from an on-device signing service or from the alt store method unless you want to get a new version of the application if and when Pwn pushes that and you are interested in it. But if it works rock solid for you, you don't have to concern yourself with that. I really hope you guys liked this tutorial and it helped you out. And yeah, until next time, this is ICU signing out.